Now, in order to improve the quality of school education and make the learning process more scientific, the Indian government is rolling out major reforms. Soon, all children across India would be starting their schooling at the age of 3. For decades, India's school education system has been following the 10+2 system. This means that formal school education begins at grade 1 or at the age of 6 and goes on until 12th grade or the age of 17. While this has been the standard practice across government-run schools and private ones, there are many private institutions that begin schooling at the age of 3. At that age, children join preschool and spend a year there. Later, they move on to 1 year each of junior and upper kindergarten. However, given the vast and diverse nature of India and its population, not all children are fortunate to get these initial 3 years of education. That is commonly known as pre-kindergarten, lower kindergarten and upper kindergarten. Now, particularly government-run schools don't offer a 3-year education prior to grade 1. So now the Indian government hopes to reform this and to ensure that every child begins their education at the age of 3. This new format is known as the 5+3+3+4. As the name suggests, it has divided schooling into 4 phases. It aims to make the schooling process uniform across the country.
So now the National Education Policy envisages a system of 5+3+3+4. Means what? When you are at the age of 3, you go to a preschool. And you do 3 years of preschool. Then you come to a school in class 1 after having done 3 years, and then 1 and 2. So this is 5. Then 3, 4, 5 is another 3. 6, 7, 8 is another 3. And then 9, 10th, 11th, 12th is the last 4. So this is 5+3+3+4, and this is going to be the template for schooling system.
This reform is backed by the scientific evidence that 80 to 90% of a child's brain development happens by the time they attain the age of 8 or 9. It is targeted at granting millions of children the access to schools from the age of 3 and to expose them to linguistic and numerical skills, thereby helping them to perform basic maths and reading much before they enter grade 1. According to the Indian government, the system is gradually being rolled out in the government-run Kendriya Vidyalaya school, and all states in the country have been asked to adopt it.
The Balvatika will start only for children who are 3 years of age. And in 3 years of Balvatika, it's a completely a novel way of looking at things. It's a play-based system. There are no textbooks. You learn, there's a toy-based pedagogy, as the Honorable Prime Minister has said. So, novel way of learning things, and you are playing and you are learning and you are appreciating colors, you are appreciating shapes, you are appreciating alphabets, numbers, so many things to do. It's very exciting.
For more on this, our correspondent Siddharth MP has sent us this report.
The 5+3+3+4 reform in Indian school education does not replace the existing 10+2 system. Instead, what it ensures is that all children from the age of 3 will be able to attend formal schooling. This means that they will be exposed to a play-based learning system for 3 years, which helps them identify colors, alphabets, numbers and letters. This equips them better to begin their classes from the age of 6 or from grade 1. This also ensures that there is greater parity between students in government-run schools and also those in private-run ones. However, when these kids reach high school or when they reach the completion of their schooling, at that time they will have to undertake the class 10 and class 12 board exams, and that format remains the same. From Chennai, Siddharth MP, WION World is One.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.